Hello everyone and welcome back to the Valley of Bowser, baby. Don't you know that I love you? It's the Valley of Bowser, baby. Nobody loves you like I do. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, welcome back to Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. I am one Welsh sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be continuing onwards with possibly the hardest stage in the entirety of the Valley of Bowser. This here is, I like to call it the Charging Chuck Mines, because this place is covered in charging chucks. They just chuck a lot of boulders at you. I think I finally worked out why they're called charging chucks. Because they chuck boulders at you. Oh my god, Nintendo, you evil geniuses. And I thought I was a pun master. That's just, you guys are the true pungent masters. Well done, well played Nintendo. But yeah, they do chuck all these rocks at you, so just be a slight bit careful, you know, with these charging chucks. Because they are doing a lot of mining operations, and you can eat all the dirt that they dig up using Yoshi. But the thing is, the dirt is very easy to get hit by, and Yoshi's tongue isn't the most accurate thing in the world, so...
Oh no, I lost the Yoshi, not again. I only had 2 payments left on that thing. 2 payments!
Because, obviously, Yoshis are the equivalent, Mario equivalent to cars. Oh, come on, I jumped on it. It shouldn't hurt me if I jumped on it. It's a ball of dirt. Ugh, I say. But no matter. Anyway, you do need to get a Yoshi to this area of the mission if you do want to access the secret exit. So just grab a Yoshi, tongue your way through. It's kind of bullshit, really, if you think about it, because you have to abuse the game design to get this key. There's no other way to get this key other than using Yoshi's tongue, and it's like the developers knew. Oh, you can throw. It looks like there's a thing where you can shoot your tongue through the wall.
This added as a puzzle! Genius!
And to that, Miyamoto, you're a dick. Because most people probably wouldn't even think to do that unless they knew the game design through and through. But I mean, I didn't back in the day. I remember being stumped on that key for the longest time, because I looked at the key, I was like, how am I meant to get that? Not realizing, oh, I could just use my tongue to eat it through the wall. But I digress. It's time for the very final normal castle of Super Mario World. And this castle by here, ladies and gentlemen, is without a doubt the hardest normal castle of the game. Excluding the final boss castle, of course, because that's obviously the end game. That's the final boss. It's gotta be a difficult stage, otherwise... Otherwise you have something like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which honestly isn't that hard. Or New Super Mario Bros. U, which I also didn't find that hard. Seriously, everyone finds the New Super Mario Bros. U to be quite a hard Mario game, and I don't know why. I consider this game to be harder than New Super Mario Bros. U, and it's strange. Like, everyone I know says, it's so freaking difficult. No, it's not. Not even Super Luigi U is that difficult unless you're going for all the MacGuffins, you know, that's still fairly simple. And I have proof that I found it fairly simple, because I did a live Let's Play, a live one of the game, when it first came out, you know? That no fucker saw, because on the search rankings on YouTube, it just decided to go tits up, and it threw a bunch of German guys above me, which really annoyed me. Although that's, if you want to see that LP, that isn't on this actual channel. That's on one of my older YouTube channels, which you can probably check out if you want. I'm kind of not bothering. I'm going to be revisiting that some point in the future, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys don't care about waiting, you can wait for my newer version, because I'm a lot better at doing LPs now than I was when I tackled that, you know? So it's all down to you guys.
Oh, you motherfucker. Yo.
But yeah, we need to wait for the Magic Koopa here to shoot PlayStation Magic at us in order to basically open up the way to go. It's actually surprisingly awkward to get through there, you know, because the Magic Koopa will shoot depending on where you are in correlation to where it is. So you do need to sort of try and manipulate the magics in such a way that you can get through. And sometimes it just won't really work. Anyway, you might be wondering what that noise was if you guys haven't played Mario Brothers 1 or 2 or 3 or any of the Mario Brothers before and got the time low. Basically, the time is running out, and when the time hits 0, what happens? Apparently, Luigi has a heart attack, and Luigi suffers a minor stroke and he dies. So yeah, you do have a time limit to beat all the levels in this game. You know, it's more annoying than anything. But anyways, folks, it's time for the final Koopaling of the game. Just beat him like you beat Lemmy Cooper at the very start of the game, and Bob is your uncle.
We are all done.
The only difference in the boss fight there compared to the first boss is that there's Podoboos shooting out the lava, which is meant to make it easier. Harder. Meant. You can't see me, but I'm actually putting my fingers up in that quotation. So, mother of God, Luigi's powerful.
Luigi has...
Luigi's defeated Larry Cooper in Castle Number 7. All that is left is Bowser's Castle, where Princess Toadstool is being held. Can Luigi help rescue her and restore peace to Dinosaur Land? Find out same bat time, same bat channel.
I love doing radio voice. It's such a good voice to do. But yes, we can now access Bowser's Castle. But we got a couple of things to do first. The first of which, we're going back to the top secret area. Why? Because we can get power-ups. And power-ups are always a good thing. But we, like I said previously, we go into the secret worlds before we beat this game, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. You might have noticed every now and then on the map, we've been getting loads of stars popping up whenever we clear certain areas, you know, like that star, for example. You know, we beat a couple of secrets. Got a couple of secret exits, and they opened up a star icon. Well, this star icon will take us to the Star Road.
Oh, mamma mia. This is why I don't take Mario's ecstasy. Oh.
But basically, you go into the Star Road, and these are not that hard levels. These really are not that hard levels. But these levels are where you can actually gain access to the colored Yoshis. Now, if you remember before, I slightly touched upon the colored Yoshis briefly. But, good going, me. Hang to the right in this one and get the bonus stage. But the colored Yoshis are like normal Yoshis, except they all have their own unique gifts. Like the red one always shoots fireballs, the blue one will always have the ability to fly, and when they have, no matter what color shell they have in their mouth, you know. Yellow one will stomp, etc, etc. And these are where you get them. They're hidden in Yoshi eggs throughout pretty much the entirety of these stages. If you know where to look, well, you can get yourself a colored Yoshi. Do I know where to look in this one? No, I don't. So I miss out the colored Yoshi in this particular Star World stage, but I do get a couple of them later on. And trust me, the blue Yoshi is single-handedly the greatest Yoshi in this game. Why? Because he can fly. I want blue Yoshi to return in the new Mario games. I know Yoshi's Island and all those games don't count, because he can't fly in those games. I want flying blue Yoshi to return, you know, folks? Blue Yoshi is the best Yoshi. But yeah, you do need to use your spin jump in order to get through the stage. If you're not tall Mario, you can't get through this, or big Luigi. However, they do give you a Mario, you know, power up at the start of the stage. So there's that. You know, the game isn't too dickish.
But okie dokie, time to get out of here and go to the normal exit.
Now, the normal exits do take you nowhere in all these Star Worlds. You need to take the secret exits. So, basically, I'm going to show you a definitive guide to get through the Star World. And you might think, this isn't so bad for a secret world. Yeah, I know. Because you can use the secret world at the beginning of the game, really. So they didn't really ramp up the difficulty too much. But we unlock something afterwards. Oh my god, so cute! By beating this secret world, and I'm not going to spoil it too much. Anyway, this is a Baby Yoshi. When you have a Baby Yoshi, you can actually feed enemies and other certain items to the Baby Yoshi. And I'm going to always pronounce it as Babby. Also, if you still had the star and hit that block, that would have been another star, so you can hit these guys no problem, and narcolepsy fish. But, if you feed them enough enemies, they'll grow into a massive Yoshi like this one. And now we have the broken Yoshi, the most powerful creature in the game. If you have a blue Yoshi, you can fly perfectly. It's like,
no one can stop me. Platforming? What is that? Oh.
But anyway, for the secret exit in this world, what we need to do is simply fly underneath. Oh god, that was glitchy. We need to go underneath this entire chasm here, so just continue mashing the jump button until we reach the end, and boom. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was actually one of the earliest secret exits I ever found in this game. Because back in the day, we didn't have the internet. Well, the internet was around, but I personally didn't have the internet at the time. Actually, wait, no, the internet wasn't around back when this game came out, was it? Okay, in that case, we didn't have the internet. My wires are getting crossed. So, yeah, getting through this game, you couldn't just look up a guide on where's the secret exits. You either had to buy a professional guide, or you had to go out of your way and learn the game through and through. See, back in my day, games were more difficult, and we had no help with the internet. All you modern kids are pussies, I say. Pussies! Ignoring the fact that I'm awful at Dark Souls and I can't beat difficult life for me even with a guide, but... Before anyone takes that to heart, I don't honestly think that people these days are awful at games, you know? Trust me, I know people who used to play games back in the day and they're awful at modern games. Although I do feel the newer games are a lot easier than they used to be back in the day, but that's not a bad thing, you know? Like, I'm not one of those people who think games need to be hard to be good. I think that games need to be fun to be good. And if they're too hard, then they're not fun. You know what I mean? It's... I like a casual playthrough where challenge is nice. Yeah, I like challenge. But I don't want too much challenge, you know? Anyway, just be careful of Lakitu here, and one of the ways we can actually get through the stage is by killing the Lakitu. What you're going to want to do is grab one of these blocks and boop it in the head. Once it's booped in the head, jump into the cloud. And I don't know why I'm not jumping off the Yoshi. There we go. So yeah, jump in the cloud and fly on up to the top of the screen by here. You can alternatively do this with the Cape Feather or Flying Yoshi if you so choose, but that's how you're meant to get it if you don't have either of those. And I figured I'd show you guys the hard way to get this, so... Yay! Although, as a result, I did lose my god Yoshi, but, yeah. Oh my god, I just realized the most powerful Yoshi in this game is blue. Coincidence? I think not. Because there's a new Super Saiyan transformation in Dragon Ball called the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which is the most redundant name on the planet, but that thing's blue.
Oh, I know what you're up to, Toriyama.
See, Akira Toriyama was playing Mario World and realized the blue Yoshi's the best one. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's Dragon Ball. Just look up some Dragon Ball. In fact, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball, watch Dragon Ball. It's like one of the greatest animes ever made. All Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Most people don't like GT. I don't mind it. It's not the best, but it's fun. But I digress. Back into Star World number 4. And this one's just a traditional everyday platforming challenge, you know, ladies and gentlemen, so... Okay, so... Well, he's screwed. And I just made a mistake, because if you have a Yoshi and going into one of these levels, you can't... And the Russian judge gives it 10 points. You can't... You can't actually get another Yoshi, so... And I wanted to get hold of the red Yoshi by here, because the yellow Yoshi I'm not too fond of. But fortunately, my suicide gave me access to the Baby Red Yoshi. And I like the way the Red Yoshi looks, you know. I don't know, the red color scheme... If you're playing as Luigi, having a red Yoshi just seems right. Because red really contrasts good with the green. I'm not really an artist, so I can't really speak properly with that sort of thing. I know people who are artists, so... I'll ask them, does red contrast good with green? Oh, no! Okay, that was... I was being an idiot, that was my fault. But there's a couple of ways you can get through this sequence by here. One, you can either wait for an opening between all these Koopa Troopers, these paratroopers, or you can grab hold of one of the shells that the other Koopas walking about are, and just use them as projectiles. Throw the shells at the Koopas in the air, which I love to do, because I can imagine the Koopas' reactions. They're just like, aha, you can't make it through here, Luigi. Yeah, rather old bean. For some reason, they're British Koopas. And Luigi's all like,
Oh yeah, I'll take this.
Oh, well, I say, old chap, you seem to have taken out most of my squadron. Well, tally-ho, I'm awful, pal. Yes.
I don't know where. If you're wondering where I don't know where that voice is coming from. I think it's probably because of my sessions with GTA Online. Because I've been playing that game recently with my friends, and it just. I've gone into a habit of going into a really British voice and just stealing stores in that game, going to a store and
Yes, put the money in the bag, I say, old bean. Saucy.
But anyway, now the last Star Roads icon thing on the map that was there, if you really wanted to, you could actually use that to skip the entire game and go straight to the valley about it and go to the final stage. So if you want, ladies and gentlemen, you can beat this game in 10 minutes. You know, you can just unlock the first Star Road, go through it, and just reach the final castle, and it's more than easy enough to do. I've done it plenty of times, but I digress. And now we are even more powerful than God Yoshi, because we now are Red Yoshi with the ability to fly. But yeah, these Koopa Shell powers, if you don't know, they do not last forever. So when you have a Koopa Shell power, they will, after a while, start to short circuit and sort of die out on you. So when you see Yoshi trying to swallow a shell, it's probably a good time to shoot it out at the enemies. Because you might as well take out enemies while you're at it, you know? I'm surprised I managed to kill that Goomba there. But yeah, if you notice, we took the secret exit last time, and there's two ways to get a secret exit. You can either be very, very tricksy with your cape, not recommended, or you could have done what I did and activate all the switch palaces, which allowed you to activate all the platforms, which will allow us to progress further, you know? But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the special world. And we also got 50 fantastic points. And I don't know if this happens every time you get the full 50 points on the giant pole thing, but I did hear that I got a load of 1-ups. I don't know if it's a regular occurrence whenever you get 50 points. I don't know. Oh, I messed it up.
Oh no! Oh no!
I always find the hitboxes in these little challenge rooms to be somewhat picky sometimes, you know. Sometimes they work, sometimes they're just like, yeah. I just want to hit the box. There we go. Oh god. It's a Waluigi symbol.
Oh, my arch nemesis! I will get you yet, Waluigi. Oh.
Always Waluigi the other way around. I forget. But anyway, I digress. What am I doing here? Game. Pass me. Go, go, go. There we go. Star World number 5. The final Star World mission of the game, and yet again, it's another normal, standard, everyday platforming challenge, so it should be simple enough to get through. And one thing I like going through the stage as is having a cape feather and having a Yoshi. Because if you have a Yoshi, by the way, make a bridge going straight right. You have to. But if you have a cape feather and a Yoshi, you can just sort of boop off the Koopa Troopers' heads at the start and just sort of combo break. Combo breaker your way all the way over to this platform. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like it.
I like it a lot.
But anyway, just wait for the coin trail to end and jump on the switch. It's time to move.
Okie dokie, Yoshi. Go on, my valiant steed. Hi ho, red, silver, hi ho, silver, red. Hi ho, color away.
I couldn't. I really had no idea what to say. But yeah, we're pretty much done now with this world. So it just clear up, get to the last of our thingy mossets, and the piranha plant got me. I think it's the first time in this game I got hit by piranha plant actually, because piranha plants in this Mario game aren't that big a deal. Like in Mario Brothers 1 and Mario Brothers 3, they're like your worst nightmare. But in this game, they're not too big a deal. You know, I don't mind them. Okie dokie. Oh my good god. Yeah, you get 3 1-ups every time I hit the top of the flagpole. Alright. So, I learned something new here today only because I kept my ears open. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised I managed to do that because that's a surprisingly difficult feat, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, back to Star World number 5. I'm going to skip most of the stage back to the coin trail because you guys don't want to see me do a bunch of jumping again, do you? Nope. But it's time to take flight, and it's time to head on to the secret exit. So yeah, take flight when you get to the coin trail, and you'll be able to go up to this area. Now, when you go up to this area, you're going to have to do some tricksy maneuvering with your slide. Hardcore parkour! Actually, I should have said that on Luigi's voice.
Hardcore parkour.
Oh. So just grab the key, boom, Bob is your uncle. With that, ladies and gentlemen, there's it for the Star World, and there's it for this part of Super Mario World. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll catch you all next time when we take on the Secret World. I kid you not, the Secret World will be the hardest set of levels in the game, folks, and that will be the entirety of the next part. So thank you all for watching, catch you all next time. Bye!